I want to tell you guys a really quick story. Had to have been probably 6 months ago. I was scrolling through Instagram, and I really don't know how exactly I found it, but I stumbled upon a family with a beautiful daughter by the name of Maddie. And I don't know why exactly it was, but she reminded me a lot of Emmy, and they were pretty close in age. And Maddie was diagnosed with a very rare form of cancer. I believe it was in her brain. And what I would do whenever Emmy would complain is I would always bring up Maddie, and I would tell Emmy how she needs to be grateful for the life that she has, because there are so many kids who are less fortunate who are dealing with horrific things like Maddie was. So anytime Emmy would misbehave, I'd say, Emmy, think of Maddie, and you need to be grateful, and think of how hard some people have it right now. And I reached out to Maddie's mom, Andrea, who her and her husband have been handling this with so much grace and so much faith. It's unbelievable. And I said to her, hey, Andrea, I would love to fly your family out to Disney World. Is Maddie healthy enough to do that? And Andrea replied. And she replied and she said, yes, Maddie is healthy enough to travel. There are, a couple different organizations trying to raise funds for a new clinical trial to help beat this cancer. And basically gave me the go-ahead that they could do it. And I never opened her response. I never replied. But still, through the past, I don't know how many months, I always bring up Maddie, and I've always prayed for Maddie and prayed for her family. And I never replied to that DM, and I got on Instagram today, and I was scrolling through stupid shit, and something that was actually important came up, which was that Maddie passed away this morning. And being so caught up in whatever stupid shit, unimportant shit that I have been in the last 2 years, that is a lot of which is just selfish and meaningless, I never flew that little girl and her family out to Disney. And I'll never be able to. They are so unbelievably unimportant in the scheme of things.